poem Day 196. It's day 196. I am shutting down. I don't feel the urge to eat anymore, nor to breathe. I go to sleep wishing for the next strike to be mine. The suspense, they say. Well, I can't take it anymore. My heart is tired, and I'm exhausted of making scenarios that would never come true. They are watching us from above, as you are watching from behind your screen. They lie to you and you believe them, yet we are telling the truth on a daily basis, and you deny it. How awful is this? I don't bother finding an answer anymore, because the answer lies within the sound that disturbs our sleep every night. It's okay. Go back to your favorite TV show. Listen to the newest album of your favorite artist. We are still here, still standing, and it's either us or them.
مقرف وممل صراحة يعني بس
If you would like to see me dead, scroll past this video. My name is Ahmed Sarsour, and I am tired of using code words. I am Palestinian. I live in Gaza Strip. I am now in Gaza Strip, and we are under attack. We are under bombardment, and we are under a lot of atrocities that have been committed by Israel. And you know that, and we all know that, and all the world know that. But no one is doing anything or moving to help us. I left Sudan. I have dual nationalities. I have been living in Sudan for 21 years. And after I escaped the civil war that started on the 15th of April last year, we had no choice but to come here to Gaza. And now we are facing another war after we left everything behind us in Sudan. Most of our hard work, we lost everything, and now we only have this house left, and now people are saying that we are the last city still standing. It's called Deir al-Balah, and they might invade it as well. So this is my life. Unfortunately, I know it sucks, but this is my life, and I don't like being judged. This is why I was away from social media, but because of this war, I was forced to use social media to advocate for me and my family. And it's been hard, so hard. Like, I have seen a lot of videos that getting so much likes and views because they are talking about some bullshit, some white supremacist bullshit, to be honest. I just want to live my life. That's it. I am tired and exhausted from living under this situation. I have been working my ass 24 hours every day because we have to fetch water, we have to find ourselves somewhere to charge our phones, to charge our batteries. We have to try to fetch food, and it's so expensive, and I don't know what to do. So please, if you have any meanings to help, please do. If you can help, please don't hesitate. I don't know what else to do. Please help.
شغل. This is how we fill the tanks when we find water, and sometimes we even fill it with buckets. I have been coughing for days now, but there's no good health care, and I couldn't find like a good antibiotic. I took some, but it didn't work. It didn't do anything. Like I've been coughing for 3 weeks now, so I don't know. I don't know when this will end.
Hi everyone, this is Ahmed Sarsour. So yesterday they didn't bomb the house they threatened to, even though they asked them to evacuate, like they sent a warning, but they did bomb other 3 places, like 2 houses and 1 in the market. Like they bomb a street, and it's my 5th day being sick because of the food. So the place that they got bombed in the market, it was the kind of the same place that they always go to get groceries from. So maybe me being sick is kind of a blessing in disguise, because maybe if I had been in the market that day, maybe I was going to be among the people that been targeted that day. The area called Deir al-Balah, I know that I know for sure that it has been on the news yesterday. They bombed 3 places, as I said, 2 houses and in the market, like on the streets. So we are still safe for now, but as I heard from the people that our neighbors, they said that they might bomb the house as well, just that we don't know when exactly, because they said that sometimes they send these warnings and sometimes they bomb the same day or the same hour, and sometimes after 2 days, 3 days, so we don't know for sure. So for anyone who's watching me, please help us get evacuated as soon as possible. Interact with this post and other posts in my page, and please spread the word to everyone that you know. Thank you. I took an eraser. I erased myself today. I like the idea of me vanishing into thin air, away from all of the suffering we have endured. As I am being carried away by the wind along with the leaves of olive trees, I couldn't help but think of my people. As I traveled from the river to the sea, watching all over the children who cry further parts of it back. The backpacks are filled with red roses, drawing a path for me to follow. The ashes and smoke who travel side by side with me to warn the people to run away. How the little pieces of metal flew right into me, reaching them before I do. I shook my mind out of it, frightened of the thought of them reaching the home I left behind. I found myself rushing with the southern wind to get away as fast as I could. I felt helpless. I wanted to leave all of this fear and injustice behind me. On the edge of city borders, I got stopped by a wall made out of shouts and screams, the screaming voices echoing inside of my soul, advising me to go back. I heard them saying, "This destination is out of your reach. You don't have enough on you to pass." Like the 35,000 souls who are standing by my side ain't enough. They ask for the 10,000 coins I gave along the way to the people who needed them more than I. It's funny that a year ago, I was on the other side of that wall, fleeing a similar fate. As the northern wind was blowing, I have been advised to retreat, catching my ride before I get stuck for eternity in this limbo between hell and paradise. The northern wind was ready to flee. She shook my hand, asking me to join her. I put my hands into hers, flying and soaring above all of the land that once was ours. As I got carried away by her, I stumbled on the rubble of my sister's house. I looked all over their things which were buried deep down in the ground. I found a rose that has grown from the rubbles, tall, with her face facing the sun, wishing for me a happy return. As I waved goodbye, seeking refuge in the middle area of what I have always known as home, in between palm trees and olive trees, passed by bare leaves with the breeze, I found my way into one of the windows I climbed ages ago. I remember how my mother was racing every time to catch me before I fall. Now, I see her face filled with tears. Her breath is racing, sitting next to an empty bed, holding the pillow of my dreams. Her prayers of mercy upon my soul, wondering if I'm ever finding my way back. I can hear her blaming herself for letting me go. How do I undo this? She asks. How can I rewrite this story so I can have all of my children around me? What paths led us to escape one awful destiny to fall into a darker one? How can I fix this? As she inhales lost in between cries, I get sucked by the air leading me to her lungs, into the blood to her heart. As my feet step into it, I can feel the warmth of her breath, the familiar smell of home I always wondered where it came from. As I embrace the rhythm of her heartbeat, I fight to open my eyes, hearing the sounds of my beating heart alarming me of my anxiety attack. As that story came to an end, I woke up to the sounds of demons creating new nightmares for us to endure.
اشتباكات معقولة ولا هذول الهبل بتاع السجاير؟
The sky was raining hellfire on those who were seeking refuge in what is so-called a safe zone. The smell of burning flesh, the screams of tortured souls rising with the smoke to the sky, banging on the heaven doors to take them before they suffocate of the injustice of this world. Among the shouts, the cries, and the rubbles, there was I and those who were left on the ground wishing for this nightmare to end. So I am asking you, are you going to take a stand? Because if you were thinking of raising yourself today, would you take us with you, please? You can't leave us behind. I am on the roof and our relatives are sleeping and my family are sleeping downstairs, but I couldn't sleep. My mind is full of thoughts and I'm trying to just let some of them out, but I have no one to talk to, and I have been something that I don't tell people a lot, but I have been enjoying conversations between me and myself, and I think God is listening to me as well. This is something in our religion, that God is always with us. He listens to every thought. He knows everything inside our brain, how minor it is. But I have been struggling recently a lot more than I used to. I can I can put my finger on the pattern. Like, this is not the first time that I am faced with such thing. I always know that these things happen to me whenever, I don't know how to say this to be honest, but whenever I feel close to someone, like I get these effects over myself and over my body, like I feel like I can't breathe without them, like my anxiety will hit the roof and I want to be near them, I want to stay with them, I want to smell them. This is so freaking disgusting, and I don't know why I am talking about this here. Like, we are in the middle of war and my mind is full of other things, and I have these projects and I have to be advocating for Sudan and for Congo and for Palestine, but I am here sitting think of myself. I have been escaping Sudan so I can have a better future. It was only a stop that I was supposed to be here for like a month or two, and then I will get to Egypt and will start my life. I will start another chapter of my life. I will have like a job or something else. I can't believe that I have been trapped for more than a year now, and I have 2 birthdays during war. And I know this is a test from God. Like, I know that this is my destiny and I should be accepting and I should be more optimistic about the future. Like, everything happens for a reason, and I believe that everything that happens to me happens for a reason. I don't know why I have never been satisfied with my life. Like, I always thought that I will be something, I will be special, I will be creating something beautiful, and I will change the world. And I am 31 and I'm still stuck. I'm trapped in the apartheid. I know that I might not be capable of love. I am not deserving of anyone to be in my life. I don't deserve to have a partner. And maybe this is the reason why I'm always sad, because I know I'll always be alone. I don't deserve happiness. And I bombed something, so you know how bad it is now. The whole sky lightened up. I hope I will be out of here soon, out of this life.